Today we are going to learn about algebraic expressions and identities of class 8, part 1. This is from Dot Online Tuition. We all know algebraic expressions and their addition and subtraction. And today we are going to learn about the multiplication of algebraic expression in the form of monomials and binomials. For that, we have to think what we learned last year. We have it is not new words, but we have to memorize what we have learned last year. That is, we know what is a constant. A symbol having a fixed numerical value is called a constant. And then a variable means it takes various numerical values. It can take any value. Then, for example, I'll show you an example. It is P and for example, I'm writing this as 2x plus y is equal to, or without, we can 2x plus y minus 5xy. So we know it is an algebraic expression consisting of 3 terms. There are 3 terms and so first term is 2x, second term is 2y and third term is 5xy. Or we can say, if I have written instead of 5xy, I am cancelling this 5xy. Only if here it is only 5 is present. We can say that 5 is called a constant of this equation. For this terms, we know what is a constant, what are terms, and then next one we are going to know is what are binomials, monomials, trinomials, etc. If I am taking an equation, find not equation, an expression 5 plus 3. From this expression, we know 5 does not possess any variables. So, if plus 3x, then 3 possesses an variable x. So, we know that this expression contains only one variable and we can write it as we can call it as a monomial, or that means with a single variable. Next, if I am taking another equation, 5y plus, taking an expression 5y plus 3x, then we know that 5y plus 3x means we know there are y is one variable and x is another variable. So that means it contains 2 variables and we can call it as a, what can we call? We call it as binomial. That means y means 2 variables in this expression. Again, if I am adding another variable or another term for result is, what can we say? We can say that it contains three variables, that is x, y and z. And that means it contains three variables and we can call it as a trinomial. Can be called as trinomial. So, again, if we can say, then in term of algebraic expression, any of the factors with the sign of the term is called the coefficient of the product of other factors. That means, in minus 5xy, if I am writing minus 5x and y, the coefficient of x, if we are asked what is the coefficient of x, then we can say that it is minus 5. What is coefficient of x? Then we can say it is minus 5y is the coefficient of x. The coefficient of y is minus 5x. If we are asked what is the coefficient of y, then we can write it as the coefficient of y is minus 5x and the coefficient of xy is negative 5. So, this is all things we have learned last year and just we are brushing this for the classes in this year. Again, in minus x, we all know it's a given variable. If we are writing as minus x, that means, what does it denote? It denotes that x is, it stands for negative 1. Again, if I am writing 3a square b, 3a square bc, the coefficient of, what is the coefficient of a square? The coefficient of a square will be 3bc. Then the coefficient of b will be 3a square c. And the coefficient of c will be 3a square b. Again, a term of the expression having no literal factor is called a constant term. If we can write, then x square, if I am writing an expression or a expression, we can write x square minus xy. X square minus xy plus yz minus 4. Here the constant term will be constant term will be 4. And the terms having the same literal factors are called like or similar terms, otherwise they are called unlike terms. Again, another thing that we have to take into account is, again I am writing an expression, 2a square b plus 3ab square minus 7ab minus 4ba square we have 2a square b and minus 4ba square as like terms because 2a square b contains 2a and 1b and in 4ba square we have 2a and b. That means they both of these terms possess same variables. So we can call it as like terms. Again, if we are watching 3ab square and minus 7ab, we know in 3ab square there is only one a, 2b, and in 7ab there is only one a and one b. So they are called unlike terms. Like terms means those which contain or those which possess same variables and same numbers. Same variables with same variables. That means here 2a square b means here also what comes for 4b square we can say there are 2a and 1b as same as 2a square b. So they are like terms. So these are the factors or terms and these are the rules that we have to keep in our mind to start this chapter. So this was an introductory class of algebraic expression and identities. We will meet you at the second part of